Hi everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Unicorn Cat 1 channel. This is the first video in a series of crafting videos. Every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be posting a simple, easy craft making a small, realistic item. We're going to start with food and stock up our fridge with super realistic looking items. We welcome any suggestions for the items to be made. If there's a specific food item that you'd like us to make, let us know in the comments below. And when I say a specific item, I mean a brand, a particular flavor. Just put it down in the comments. Today we'll be making a milk carton. We have several versions of printables. We have a pretty generic one, and we also have two printables for the Horizon Milk brand. If you're watching this video months or even years later after this video was originally uploaded, there is a possibility there are more brands featured in the printables. If you see a particular brand in the thumbnail, that means there should be a link to that printable in the description box below. If you'd like to see more this type of videos on this channel, I recommend subscribing to it, liking this video, and commenting under it. It costs you nothing, and YouTube will always notify you every time we post a new video on the channel. This way, YouTube will let us know that this is the kind of content our subscribers want from us, so we'll always make more of it. Now let's move on to the supply list. Here's what you need: paper or cardstock, scissors, glue or hot glue gun and glue sticks, access to a color printer, that's optional, contact paper, also optional, and packaging foam or cardboard. We're going to start with printing out the printable. I'm going to show you how to make this off-brand version, but you can print out the Horizon Milk version as well. And I have it in two options: whole milk or low-fat milk. If you don't have a color printer at home, you might be able to print it at your local library. Yes, libraries are truly amazing. And of course, you can always just pause this video when I show the printable and draw a similar shape. Then you can draw whatever type of design you wish. We print it out on cardstock, but you can print it on regular printer paper and then just put some reinforcements on the inside. This is what it should look like when you cut it out. Actually, I missed a spot on the bottom right corner, so let's fix that. Next, I'm going to cover it with contact paper. By the way, I got this contact paper at Dollar Tree, really cheap, and I can use it for a lot of crafts. This step is completely optional. You don't have to cover it up with contact paper. I just feel like it gives it a more glossy finish, more realistic feel. You can skip this step completely, or you can cover your milk carton with a layer of Mod Podge in the end. If you decide to use contact paper like I do, you will have to use hot glue for the parts where the contact paper is, because paper glue is not going to work here. Now I'm going to score in all the lines, and I like to pre-fold them before I actually assemble the whole thing, just to make sure that they fold nicely and work nicely. So we're just going to keep going until all of the lines are scored. And this pink tool that I'm using was purchased at Dollar Tree as well. Comes out really useful. If you don't have this tool, you can use anything else that you have. For example, a toothpick, a pen that doesn't work, an edge of a different ruler. Whatever works for you, whatever you have handy. Don't forget to score on the lines along this triangle, very important. And now we're finally ready to assemble the milk carton. As I mentioned before, you can use any type of glue you like. I chose to use hot glue. Next, I'm going to put some stuffing inside. This step is also kind of optional if you're an adult doll enthusiast, and this is mostly for display and pictures. You don't really have to do it. As long as the box looks sturdy enough, you're good. However, if you're making this for your child and it's going to get at least some play, or if you want a more realistic feel, you probably want to put something inside that will help the carton hold its shape. I had some of this packaging foam, something that I purchased from American Girl actually, so I cut it to the shape that would fit inside a carton, and it's a little bit too small. The packaging foam just wasn't thick enough, so I'm gonna add a little bit of thickness with cardboard, and on top of extra thickness it would also make it more sturdy. So if you were using printer paper instead of cardstock to print the printable, this is a step you definitely want to do. Now we're gonna glue the top of the milk carton. If you're using hot glue, be careful and don't burn yourself. If this looks good enough to you, this might be the end of your project. But I wanted to give our milk carton a cap. I cut off a piece from a hot glue stick, and by the way, ignore the picture. I ended up using a smaller glue stick, not the jumbo size. And then I painted it with white nail polish. You can use anything else of similar shape. Well, if you have a white perler bead, you can use that instead. And then just glue it on the top. That's it, very easy. If you don't have white nail polish, you can use regular white acrylic paint. Just give it a couple of coats, make sure it's well covered. I think they both came out pretty well. I'm really happy with the results. Let me know in the comments what other common food items you'd like to have made. I absolutely love sharing my love of miniature with you. Also, let me know what you think about the format of this video. To tell you the truth, this video could have been 2 minutes long. I could have fast forwarded a lot of things, I could have just mentioned some steps, but I wanted to show you everything more or less in real time. Of course, I had to speed up quite a bit, but I still wanted to be very transparent and to show every single step that happens in this craft. So let me know in the comments which format you prefer, short and easy or more detailed with a little bit more explanation, but it's going to be the same craft. It's just the format of the video that's going to be a little bit different. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this craft, come back next Friday. We'll be making another realistic food item so your doll can have a fully stocked fridge. And if you enjoy all things American Girl but not yet subscribed to our channel, you should definitely do so. It's free and YouTube will always notify you when we post a new video. We always post the latest American Girl news, crafts, and unboxing. We post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes we post on other days as well. Remember, Friday is the day when we're going to be posting realistic food crafts for the next several months. Thanks for watching and see you next time.